What's going on, everybody? It's me, Kenny from DFS Experts. I'm going to give you a real quick breakdown of the very full-ass 15-game slate today. Uh, just trying to squeeze a video in. Just got done with work. Did my research, a lot of it yesterday. Filling it in for right now. Trying to find the loose pieces, that sort of deal. Looking like Coors is going to be real iffy to play at all, and plus it's going to be cold and rainy. So you don't have the conditions anyway. I got some people in the room liking Tyler Anderson, which is a good play. I like it'll definitely be low owned. Anytime you take a pitcher in Coors, it's going to be low owned, regardless of who it is. But I like thinking that way, man. As far as overall the pitching from top to bottom, it looks like Snell's going to be he's probably going to be the chalky dude of the day. I would go if you're really just trying to be different. I'd go Tanaka. Against Miami on the road, but I'm gonna end up going with Snell just because he's the projected runs. Let's look as of right now. It's got him giving up he's projected to give up 2.55 earned runs. That's Max Scherzer's territory, and it's not so much that he's a great pitcher; it's that Kansas City is just awful right now. If you get anyone from Kansas City, if you want to be contrarian, I'd go Escobar Bonificio. I probably said that name really, really wrong, but I'm talking about Jorge. Usually outfielder bats clean up, fourth or fifth sort of deal. But as far as everything else, I'm really liking, for some reason, I'm getting drawn to Baltimore. I was already looking at Cedric Mullins, but I like pairing him with Jonathan Villar. Villar is 2,900 on FanDuel. He is 3,800 on DraftKings. Somebody that can steal bases for you on FanDuel, that really, that's a double as far as points go. So, he's sort of gotten he's a better version of what Logan Forsythe has done for Minnesota, and actually, what Villar's been doing, and compared to what Logan Forsythe's doing, Villar's been doing much, much better. So that's actually Forsythe's doing a poor man's Jonathan Villar, I guess is what I'm trying to say. People that have left their old teams, going to a new team, getting some new life in them. But I really like Villar, and I already like Cedric Mullins anyway. You got to pay a little bit more for him. He is 4,200 on DraftKings. I believe he's 3,100 on FanDuel. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you. No, he's 3,000 on FanDuel. But I like the matchup against. Oh man, I'm gonna say this name wrong. Oh wow, that was terrible. Gaviglio. Yeah, okay, that was a little bit better. But yeah, Gaviglio. I like the Baltimore's terrible. I wouldn't go in full out stack, but Villar, Mullins, I'll have those guys in my core. And if you want to throw Crash Davis in there, you can. But like I said, I'm just going to stick with those two as far as my core goes, which, it's going to be a little different day. For a 15-game slate, you got to think a little different. The other two guys I've got, aside from Villar and Mullins, are going to be Marwin Gonzalez. And he's just been hitting very well. He's been hot. I like him as a one-off, and the other one's Ben Zobrist. I like the Cubs today against Zimmerman. It gives Zimmerman's a terrible pitcher. Cubs need it. Astros need it too. You're starting to wind down. The season's starting to wind down. You got these pennant races heating up. You're gonna have these teams that are fighting for a playoff spot. I guess y'all probably saw what happened with Washington. They traded Daniel Murphy and Matt Adams, so they're obviously sellers in the game. I would expect for Philadelphia I have Philadelphia winning today. They're going to be in my parlay that I'm going to give you in just a minute. But I just think Washington's probably throwing in the towel now, and not just from a trading standpoint, but morale that's got to really eat you up. So I do have Philadelphia beating Washington today. I like the Cubs, and I like Milwaukee against Sal Romano. So there's your parlay right there. The Cubs, Phillies, and Milwaukee yesterday. The Dodgers were the only ones that let us down. I thought Milwaukee was getting ready to, but they did not. They ended up covering, but Dodgers could not do what they're supposed to do. So yeah, that's it, guys. Pretty much. I know there's probably a lot of things I'm missing, but I there's really only so much you can cover in a short amount of time. Kyle Davis for Oakland's been hot. You can't can't go wrong. Putting him in the lineup if you're gonna pay up for somebody, I would pay up for him. But again, Snell, Villar, Mullins, Marwin Gonzalez, and Ben Zobrist are going to be our core. The Cubs, Phillies, and Brewers are going to be our parlay. If you want to be a little different and go with Tanaka over Snell, you can. I can't ignore that the implied runs that he's supposed to give up, man. That's just again, that's Max Scherzer, Clayton Kershaw from a couple years ago kind of deal. I love it, and but the only thing with that is he's going to be chalky. So going with Tanaka, he's going to give you a little bit lower ownership. You shouldn't have anybody that's going to be really stupid high owned like Zach Wheeler was yesterday. So you can get lost. Whichever route you go, you can kind of get lost in there, and find some people that are between 3 and 5%, maybe even lower. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of info. If you like what you see, go to dfsexperts.com, get the spreadsheet, and then you go to our Facebook room, DFS Experts, and we'll get you access to the chat. We've got NASCAR, PGA, baseball, obviously, and we just dropped the NFL packages. We also got Pick 2, and we got a whole a way that you can get all of our packages for a discounted price. But yeah, check us out at dfsexperts.com, and that's pretty much it. I appreciate y'all watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.